5 reasons to get started with Now Lifestyle today. In just a few moments, I'm going to introduce you to Joel Terrian, CEO and President of Now Lifestyle, who's going to expand and talk about these 5 reasons to get started with NowLifestyle.com. Reason number 1, freedom. The ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Reason number 2, adventure. Having the flexibility to try new things both in business and personally. Reason number 3, impact. Underneath the surface of fame and power is the core need we all have to impact others. Reason 4, security. I've heard some great stories about entrepreneurs who came from meager beginnings only to rise and prevail against poverty. We all go through hard times, we all overcome. And reason number 5, relevance. A part of the human condition is to know that we all matter, that our time spent on this earth is valuable and important. Money can bring all the things previously mentioned: freedom, adventure, impact, security. But in the end, we all want to live a life that's relevant. I'm going to turn things over to Joel for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Hey there, Facebook family. Joel here. I have a very motivational message for you today. So today I want to talk to you a very motivational message today, backed by a little bit of my own personal story. And it's the 5 core reasons, psychological reasons why people want to start their own business, right? And as you can see on the page here, I've got all the information right here. So number 1 is freedom, right? Everybody wants some sort of freedom associated with, starting a business. Now that can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people. It can be time freedom. It can be financial freedom. It can be the freedom to do things and help others. It can be the freedom of choice to decide what you want to do, when you want to do it, no matter when you want to do it. And that's the part of the motivational side that I want to share with you guys. As for those who don't know, I've been working for myself now for 19 years. And, I wouldn't change it for the world in 19 years. So when I first graduated from university, I didn't graduate. That's a lie. I almost graduated, but then life got in the way. I started having kids, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was 2 elective credits short of getting my degree in cardiac rehabilitation. Nevertheless, I got a great job at the Mofor Hospital in Ottawa, Canada. Realized within 3 or 4 months that I couldn't stand it. Learning the human body was amazing. Anyway, quit my job, never looked back since. So it started with a decision, just an absolute decision that I wanted more for myself, for my family. I wanted more of everything, more abundance, more time freedom, more positivity, more flexibility, more of everything that I knew that my job was not going to provide for me. So what's the type of freedom that you can expect? Well, freedom from the alarm clock. I truly haven't used an alarm clock in 19 years. Now, when you're motivated and you love what you do, very often you're up early but here's the difference. It's because you want to get up. You can't wait to start your day. You can't wait to start on the new ideas that you thought about, that you dreamt about. That's the key, right? So I haven't dealt with traffic in 19 years. When it came time to grow the business out of the home, I bought a building in Canada. So every single time that we've had a office location, my home has been maximum a 3 to 4 minute drive to the office. So never having to deal, how many people work 8 hours a day, but also deal with an extra hour to 2 hours of traffic or more per day? That makes it a 10 or 11 hour day. And so, your time's limited with your family. So my first why was, freedom. That type of freedom. And then I just quickly discovered that I loved what I did, and I still love what I do. So I feel like I've been retired ever since. Now, that doesn't mean there's not bad days, but regardless, loving what you do gives you the freedom to do what you want. And what I want to do is work for you guys. Now, your freedom might be different, and what might be the freedom to travel more. I have traveled the world. I've been to Russia. I've been to Spain. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been Germany. I've been all over the place, you know, so that's really awesome. Austria. I've been all over the United States, been all over Mexico, been on 12 cruise ships, I think, something like that. So that's, you know, that's what the freedom provides. The second, and it's a little different from the freedom, is adventure. Every single human being at their core wants some sort of adventure in their life. And that's having the flexibility to try new things in business and personally. To have that endless changing horizon of new things to try every single day. You know, monotony can be very boring, right? Doing the same thing day in and day out. And that's why a lot of people dislike their jobs, is they come in, they're doing the same thing all the time, every time, and that can be just very boring as well. So, you know, adventure is really one of the keys of your, you know, and these are all psychological triggers to focus on your why. Why should you work your butt off now? Because it is hard at the start. Why should you work your butt off now to provide, you know, freedom for the rest of your life? Another very, very important one, and it is very important to me, you know, and as you mature as an entrepreneur, your whys are going to mold and change a bit. Now for me, it's impact. You know, with Now Lifestyle, the ability to be able to spread my mission further, you know, to eliminate obesity, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, to have somebody who's down on themselves look in the mirror and smile, to have somebody who's avoided the scale for 5 years step on the scale and be elated because they lost 25 pounds, you know, for them to feel, dare I feel sexy again. So for me, at this point in my career, it's impact. I want to impact as many people as I possibly can around the world. I want to help as many people as I can around the world. And it takes, as I've always told you guys, never, ever, ever be ashamed that you're making money when you're providing an impact to others, because it costs money to spread a word, okay? And the more money you make, the more you can focus on your mission, to focus on your impact, to focus on changing lives and falling in love with helping other people. Very, very important, you know, to create and decide what your impact is going to be in this world, and your relevance, you know, which we'll get to in a bit, are two core psychological components of surrounding your why. All of them. Freedom, adventure, impact, security, relevance is all super, super important. And then, you know, you look at the security side, and this is one of my favorites that I like to see in other people, right? There's people that come from absolute poverty to security, to financial success, right? And you can't do that in a job. You can only do that by starting your own business, okay? You're not, all these core elements, these psychological elements that all of us need, all of us want, and all of us crave, it is impossible or nearly impossible to get that from a job. As an entrepreneur, because if you have a job, you're not going to have all the time freedom. Having a job, you're not going to be able to create a lot of adventures because what you do is dictated by the people above you, your boss, if you will. You can have impact for sure. Having a job, you can still impact others. And very often, people who do their job well versus people who don't do their job very well is because they don't see how they're impacting others. And people, high performers in their career, in their jobs, really feel that they're impacting others with the position that they've been given, right? Security, it depends what job you're doing, but you're certainly not going to have the potential for unlimited income having a job. That's just, it goes against the counterproductions of why you start a business. As a business owner, you're going to pay somebody what they're worth, right? So security is hard to achieve with a job, but it can be achieved. But relevance is a big one for many people. We all want to know that we matter. Live, love, and we matter, right? We want to know that we matter to our children. We want to know that we matter to our parents. We want to know that we are surrounded by loved people and that we matter to those people. And we want to know that when we leave this earth, because none of us gets out of this alive, that we mattered to somebody. And relevance is a big core component when you're starting a business, because you can leave, you know, the business that you create can be passed on to other people. Your job can't be passed on. If you create a great business with us, you can pass that income and that position on to your loved ones. And that creates real strong relevance for people as well. So, you know, I just wanted this to be a little I don't know, little live feed elements below so that it gets you off your butt to take massive imperfect action every single day. If you dream about it, nothing happens. If you take action on it, everything changes. So have an awesome day, folks. Love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you again real soon. Probably tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.
Click the link below to get started with us today. CreatePureLeverage.com/NLS join, or you'll find that link below in the description area on this page below. If you got value from this video or found this information helpful, don't forget to like our video. Appreciate it. Thanks much.